In a surprising revelation, Pastor David Ayuba Azaman, the leader of the King Worship Chapel and Ministry, has asserted that Oluremi Tinubu, the First Lady, is the driving force behind the present government, and that is why Nigeria is not making progress. Making these claims on his Facebook page, Pastor Azama stated that Mrs. Tinubu is not only actively involved, but only holds a central role in the administration led by her husband, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you expect before? What do you expect before? Women are always playing that role now. You expect her to just fold her hands. No, she won't do that now. Her own is good at it. She's not even, she gets sense, say she know they try to come out. Of course, maybe once in a while, they try to make sure, say, now she they cut the deal. She just staying behind. Meanwhile, according to the Cleric, a divine revelation he received around July 2023 unveiled a scene where Mrs. Tinubu was positioned at the center of a notable activity in the Asorock presidential villa. In his Facebook post, Pastor Azama declared, whether you believe it or not, Pastor Mrs. Remi Tinubu is the person in charge of this government. She's solidly behind her husband. Behind her husband, and that is why the country is not moving forward. They say behind a successful man there is always a woman. The country is not a there's no success recorded in the country, so she's the one behind it. The divine vision, as described by the pastor, portrayed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu alongside his wife and a group of individuals. Notably, Mrs. Tinubu was placed at the center of the activity, drawing more attention than her husband. The pastor's post included a biblical reference from Genesis 40 verse 8, adding a layer of significance to his claims. He said, I noticed Pastor Remi Tinubu was in the center while the husband is by her side. She is at the center of the activity going on. People's attention was more on her than her husband, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Pastor Azama emphasized in his revelation. These assertions by Pastor Azama suggest a significance behind the scenes role played by the First Lady in the corridors of power. The claim that she is the person in charge raises questions about the dynamics of influence within the government and the extent of Mrs. Tinubu's impact on decision-making process. As the post gained attention on social media, it sparks discussions and speculations about the role of the First Ladies in Nigeria politics and governance. While some may view Pastor Azama's revelation with skepticism, others may find it intriguing and worthy of considerations, especially in the context of the upcoming political landscape. As Nigerians navigate the complex terrain of political development, Pastor Azama's revelation adds a new dimension to the perception of power dynamics within the ruling government. Whether his claims will have tangible implications or remain confined to the realm of speculation is yet to be seen, but they undoubtedly contribute to the ongoing discourse about the intricacies of political influence in Nigeria. Okay. Oh, we hear now. Okay, now vision or assumption is the vision or assumption. Now so una go to make trouble for sleeping dog. APC only have a brain dead old guns as their presidential materials who have all lost memory of anything and suffers from dementia. This is not prophecy, it is prognosing into politics. Okay. Prognosing, this is a prognosize. You know, they shook your high put for waiting no concern you. Did he see it in vision or what? Is he not taken as a prophet but as an ordinary man? When man of God protrudes into political affairs, they lose their credibility. This is exactly what happened during the last election, when many pastors dragged themselves into the mud because of self-interest and they called it prophecy. Call it prophecy, just like Ayodele is been parading himself That one per second per second per billion or whatever, per minute per second prophecy. Now Nigerians are coming for him when he said, you know what, Labour Party and whatever will know, and PDP will collapse in 3 years if they don't come together. The same man tomorrow will not come and say they would have been they would have gone their separate way. They would have done for with that money. And some people are coming out to tell us that oh, most of his prophecies are on point. This and that. The man will just like look the situation and it's like he said that this or that. If this or no go. When he looks at the terrain, look at what is happening here, what is being said here and there, you just try to conclude, of course, which everybody talks about. So you say that it's like this or it's the other way. So according to this pastor, I don't even understand what he meant by all this story when he yam. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.